Hi Gemini, welcome. So Gemini, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind that it's a general reading, so the roles may be reversed. Feel free to flip it if you need to. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and let's get started. So Gemini, I had a few cards flip out there at the very beginning. And what I have is the 7th house of relating, Taurus energy, and the card of Saturn. So it could be connecting with Libra Taurus energy or have that in your own chart. And or it's just simply the influencing vibes. Also, Libra Taurus time frame may be an important time frame for you for this connection. But this is talking about friendship, relationships, finding balance in relationships, being more practical and steadfast with your decision making. This does talk about tenacity and sticking with your guns, but it also talks about, you know, bringing that wisdom that you have, Gemini, to the forefront, staying disciplined in what you've committed yourself to, and holding yourself responsible. So it's all about self-control almost. Gemini, I don't know if that message is coming through and resonating with you, or it could be the person you're connecting with, or both of you mutually could be needing to focus on that arena more. So let's get into it and see what else we have coming for you, Gemini, and get a couple cards out. You have the card of integration and totality. So it's almost like looking at the big picture, Gemini, is what's really going to help you. Integrating what you know about self, what you know about relationships, what you know about love in general, and bringing it to the table or to this connection and seeing the big picture. The total picture is what I'm getting. So let's see what your crowning energy is then, Gemini. And I didn't know if this was a coincidence because I think I've gotten this song for you, and I do tend to get repetitive songs. But when I was getting ready for the reading, the song Bad at Love was playing in my mind, Halsey. So that may resonate with you, Gemini, and or you may actually randomly hear that over the next few days. If so, come back to the reading. So you have the World here, and then you have the 2 of Cups and the person you're connecting with. So certainly could feel like this is a soulmate connection or a very strong bond with this person. Your card talks about success, having the world in your hand, completion, you know, feeling on top of your game, Gemini. So if you've been feeling a little off or a little scattered, I feel like things coming into focus for you during these next 30 days or so, right? Feeling more on top of things. This person is heavy on the partnerships, heavy on relationships, and this connection is being highlighted in their energy. So let's go into the recent past and see what the recent past energy looks like. Didn't I get Halsey in... I got it in the Libra reading. It could have been the Scorpio reading too. Anyways, if you haven't checked those out, check those readings out as well. So anyways, we're going to look at the recent past energy here, Gemini, and what led up to the now moment. Then we're going to look at your perception of each other, how you both genuinely feel underneath it all, and the big spiritual picture. So Gemini, strength, 6 of Wands. The first thing I heard is that in the past, there's kind of been this fear of failure type vibe going on here, Gemini. And that could have been something you've struggled with in formative years or recently. But it's just a fear, right? Because there are no failures in life, just experience, just growth opportunities, right? And sometimes we learn ourselves the best when we go through something that feels like a failure, but that is growth and development at its best. I feel like, you know, there's this message here, Gemini, about holding your strength, holding your own, and not letting things get to you, not letting things penetrate your ability to trust, your ability to stay focused, your ability to focus on yourself. there is like this draining energy showing up. And it may have felt at times that like your power was being drained of you, and yet still trying to kind of hold your own is what I keep getting. So even if there was draining things going on emotionally, I feel like you were trying to keep it under control. You know, if there was a fear of failure or a sense of failure going on internally, I feel like externally you may have been showing a united front or a strong front, right? Which is, you know, everybody has an opinion about that, but I feel like, do you, boo? You know what I mean? Like, we don't always have to let the world know every struggle that we're going through. But I feel like there was some sort of struggle going on emotionally, whether you were expressing it or not expressing it. And yet that struggle has now put you into a place of feeling more empowered and more in control, as long as you don't let yourself slip back into getting sucked into, you know, the downside of something or the drama of something or the drama of others, Gemini. So let's see recent past energy for this person. And give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Quick distraction. All right, so let's go into the recent past energy, Gemini, and see what this person's recent past energy was. Person Gemini's connecting with, the star. The sun. The page of pentacles. Woo. And the ace of pentacles. Wow, so this person's been busy. I feel like this is a lot of major arcana here with the Two of Cups and then the star and the sun next to each other. Aquarian, Leo energy for some of you. But this is talking about a powerful desire, a powerful wish. And this person going from, you know, it being something just in their mind and now making it into a tangible reality. So I feel like this person has wished for something, hoped for something, and it started in the mind, right? And in the heart space. And then, you know, as the energy grew, it then developed into a potential, right? And that potential now has developed into something tangible. So there's growth potential, but there's also already been a lot of growth in this person or growth towards the connection here, because the Two of Cups is crowning that. So it's like something going from an idea to a reality and then a full-blown commitment, a full-blown manifestation. And I feel like there's something growing inside of this person, and it may very well be towards the connection, Gemini, but it could just be in general in their life. There's a lot of growth and development going on within this person, and it relates to many areas of their life, but in particular relationships or a specific partnership, okay? So let's go into the perception and how you perceive each other. Now keep in mind, perception is tricky, right? It may be how you see it, but it may not be how they see it, but we'll start there. Two of Cups, oh my gosh. So Gemini, no, I don't want those, misfire. You have the Two of Cups and they have the Two of Cups in their crowning energy. So both of you feel a strong bond or a strong connection to each other, okay? Whether you're together, whether you're apart, does not matter. Whether this is intimate or a family member or a friend, does not matter, right? There just seems to be a very strong mutual connection here. And I feel like, you know, you're comfortable to be yourself around this person. I don't feel like, at least in the now energy, that there's like an uneasiness here. I feel like you've also went through a lot of growth and development. You also are, you know, looking to your future and maybe even doing future planning about the connection or with this person. Some of you, if this is a newer connection, you might also be looking at integrating, you know, your lives together, okay? If it's not, then it's just some sort of integration between what your life experience and how that's playing into this connection on both ends, okay? When it comes to how you specifically see them, I feel like you see this person as someone who has a lot of life experience or that has a lot of knowledge, right? And I feel like there's something nurturing about the connection, or that you like to nurture this person, or maybe they're nurturing in general. And I see, you know, like you've envisioned your future with this person, I feel, or they you. Okay, so let's see, Gemini, what this person's energy is. It's interesting, I'm getting all these loving messages. Well, I shouldn't speak too soon. And yet I'm getting the Halsey song, Bad at Love. So maybe that'll come into picture in a minute. King of Pentacles. The Fool and the Four of Cups. So the first thing I heard is like this person has looked at missed opportunities in the past, and they're kind of tired of focusing on missing out on something, right? So if they've been stuck there feeling like, oh my gosh, I missed my opportunity, they've since moved past that. They've kind of just let it die, let it end. Or at least that's what they're trying to do. Like, I feel like this person may have had this longing, you know, to have some sort of beginning or new beginning, and yet they grew tiresome of the waiting game. Or maybe you did, Gemini. Excuse my dog if you can hear her, I cannot help it. But yeah, it's like this person got to this space where it was just exhausting, you know. And I heard FOMO, which is fear of missing out. It's almost like this person had a fear of missing out, but through that fear, they manifested missing out. You know, hold on a second. Sorry about that. Yet another distraction. I swear this happens every time. Every time I read for you, Gemini, and every time I read for Sagittarius, it's like all hell breaks loose. I don't know what the deal is between you and Sagittarius, but yeah. So anyways, it's interesting because it's like this person, yes, because of what they went through, now it's like, because they have that fear of missing out, or they had that fear of missing out, now they're moving past it. It's like they're not going to let another opportunity go through their fingers. You know what I mean? So I feel like this person's ready to pounce on what they want. But let's see. Let's go into the emotional space, Gemini, in the emotions, and see the Page of Wands. The Four of Swords. And the other thing is my nose keeps itching like crazy. The Hierophant. Excuse me. Ooh. And what else? And the Nine of Wands. So there's some irritation that's showing up here, Gemini. And I feel like right now, my nose is irritating me. Like, seriously. And there's all these distractions going on. So I don't know if it's just been really busy or hectic where you're at right now. But yeah. I also feel it in the heart space, though. It's like a little bit of hesitancy, a little bit of irritation showing up here. But overall, I feel like what you're looking for is to have more fun, to be more relaxed, to feel like yourself, to be in the space of like just knowing that you're in the right place, the right time. And give yourself the gift, Gemini, of reassuring yourself on a continual basis that you are exactly where you're supposed to be in life. You are, because you can't be anywhere else. Think about it. You're always exactly where you are. And that's exactly where you're supposed to be. Because if you weren't supposed to be in that space, you wouldn't be there, right? So it's like this acceptance of right place, right time, and just allowing yourself to feel the comfort of knowing that nothing's gone wrong. There's nowhere else for you to be. There's nothing else for you to do except be present right here, right now. Because I feel some like chaotic energy wanting to come in and like throw you off. And I feel like, no, you know, don't let things impact you like that. And that's kind of the message I had at the beginning as well. It's like that self-control coming through, keeping yourself focused and disciplined. So, you know, I feel like good things are on their way to you, and in your heart of hearts, you know this, or you have some awareness about it. But there's also, you know, a little bit of pushback here, or a little bit of, it's almost like a protective energy, Gemini. So let's see what's going on in this person's emotional space. Oh my gosh, no way. I have the Two of Cups out again. I have the Two of Cups out 1, 2, 3 times. So clearly this is a meaningful and important connection, right? Whether it's an old connection or a new one, it matters not. So yeah, the Two of Cups and the Eight of Swords. What else is going on in this person's heart space? Seven of Cups, Six of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. So Gemini, really interesting. So in this person's heart of heart, they feel a very strong and deep connection here. But there's also some sort of restriction around this, okay? So, or worry or fear around this for whatever reason. It's like, they're giving me the song Rock the Boat, okay, by Aaliyah, FYI. What is this person concerned about? They're concerned about rocking the boat, you know, or confused if they are going about things the right way or making the right choices. And it's not just about the connection. I feel like this is about many areas of their life, and also maybe in financial areas of their life. I feel like this person is wanting, you know, to give and receive and be open to the connection. They certainly feel it in their heart. And yet, okay, they feel like they at times don't have enough to give, or confused as to how much to give, how much to take. So this person is still needing to work some things out on an emotional level when it comes to the connection, because there's still some instability here. You know, there's still some doubts, I guess, coming through this person's heart space, even though they know the validity of this connection. So let's go into the future energy and see what the most likely future outcomes are, which can be changed with free will. But we'll see. Get a snapshot. Ace of Cups, Ten of Swords, Six of Pentacles, whoa, the Fool, and the Knight of Swords. So Gemini, in the future energy, there's some sort of closure or ending, or an ending of a chapter here. But it's paired with the Ace of Cups. So I feel like this is a smooth transition, is the words that they're giving me. This is a positive closure or ending, energetically speaking, that opens the doors for more equal give and take, more reciprocity, better communication, chances to try new things, to explore new energy within self or within the connection. And my dog is going nuts again. I'm sorry, you guys. It's like, I just gotta stop and talk to you for a second, because there is this resistance in the energy, and I felt it at the beginning of the reading, but it's like, this is why things are going haywire as well, because law of attraction is always in place. Don't force any outcomes. You know what I mean? Like, there is like this forcing it type of energy. If ever you feel like you need to force something, that tension you feel is your indicator that there's an easier way to go about this, right? And 9 times out of 10, the easier way to go about it is to do the vibrational work first. Meaning, get yourself into a good thinking and feeling space about whatever it is that you're trying to pursue, Gemini, and then allow yourself to feel the essence of what it would feel like to have the success that you want. And then take whatever inspired action comes after that. And you'll get a completely different result. But also it'll feel a lot easier. It will feel a lot smoother. And I keep getting the words smooth transition. And I feel like that's the key to whatever this transition needs to be. Is to kind of move away from like forcing something or forcing someone's hand. Okay, or letting someone force yours. And go into a more allowing space. So let's see this person's more likely future outcomes. 2 of Swords. Oh, you know what? Oh my gosh. How did I not get that message right away? The Halsey song, Bad at Love. Certainly it could resonate with you, but that's what this is about on this person's end. That's what it's about. This person may fear that they are bad at love, which is, from Spirit's perspective, a silly thought, because you are love. You are liquid love in a physical body. Every one of us on this planet is. It's our natural state. It's who we naturally are. We're all lovers and we came to love. And that's why nothing on this earth feels better than to flow love, or to have love flowed towards you. It's what we're all reaching for. Everything else is just a byproduct of love, including success, including material things, including manifestation. It's just a byproduct of love. It's almost like if this person just sits back and just realizes, hey, it's actually difficult not to flow love. That's what hurts. When we become hardened, when we make people earn our love and we stop being the natural flower of love, that's when relationships get difficult. When we start putting a lot of rules and laws and regulations around our partners and how we want to be treated and how they treat us and blah, 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 blah. That's when things get complicated. And maybe this person has overcomplicated love in their mind or in their life in the past. Maybe they're even currently doing it in the present. But at the same time, love wins. Love trumps all, right? And there is something that is getting ready to go from a potential or a wish into a reality if this person steps back long enough from their fear to allow it to manifest by having love and faith. So, yes, the 3 of Pentacles. So it's just like the only thing that's in this person's way is their thoughts about it. And there is a resolution coming here. There's something from the past that needs to be cleaned up on this person's end. That's just a random side note, or something they may need to deal with, or that they need to go back and redo or relook at, okay? But I feel like things are working out for this person. Also for you, Gemini. Also for the both of you, whether you're aware of it or not. Ultimately, this person is wanting to work on themselves. And I also heard repair something, or repair the past, or careful with that, right? Because we could never truly go backwards in life. But we can make amends in the now with whatever it is that we still need to heal. And I feel like that's also what's going on in this person. So let's see what the guidance messages are for you, Gemini. Guidance for my Geminis. You have the card of Believe. It says, the force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible, the difference between success over failure, and above all, who you are, is the power of your belief. In order to receive, you must first believe. Keep that in mind, Gemini. Nothing can manifest unless you believe in it. This person has a mother's love. Very interesting. Some sort of tie to the mother figure here on this person's side. It says a mother's love is reaching out at this time, holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that this bond can never be broken. So, yeah, wow, very interesting reading here, Gemini. I'm going to leave it there for now, though. Zodiac signs you could be connecting with or have in your own birth chart. I have the 7th house, I have Libra, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Aries, Aries again, Taurus, Aries again, Taurus, Aries again, Leo, Libra. Those are the primary signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind it is a general reading, so you could be dealing with any zodiac sign. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff, as I do have videos and content over there. Tarot Time with Dana is the name of all my social media. All of it linked in the description box and the chat, as well as the About section. Otherwise, wishing you the very, very best, Gemini. Until next time, my friends. Namaste.